Greetings, ladies and folks. Welcome back to Laws Oot. Laws Oot. Yes, I'm sure people haven't figured it out by now. As I said before, I am running out of things to say on my own, so I brought Vic in because sure there's something interesting he can add to this. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, at least it won't just be my fault alone if it's dead air. If there's too much dead air.
Well.
But anyway, we're still in Dodongo's cavern, and fuck these stupid fire keys.
I have played through all of Wind Waker and most of
Twilight Princess.
But I've never played this all the way through, or even partway through before.
You haven't touched this one.
I played the first few minutes.
Hey, Booga! Boogoo!
Very extensive. And you know, if anything would have ever, like, okay, they're making like a new Zelda game, obviously. If anything probably would have actually sold me on the Wii U, it would be if they just went ahead and just done a full HD remake of this, and like Majora's Mask. But no, it's on the DS, 3DS. It just annoys me.
Well, reason to buy a 3DS.
Oh yeah.
Nothing else. Because no, we do not have a DS, we do not have a 3DS, and of course we don't have capture devices for either one. It's just fucking keys! It just makes me pine for the days where using captures for handheld games was as simple as having like a Super Game Boy or a Game Boy player for your GameCube. You could record the games off of that because it was coming off of your console.
It's messed
Nowadays,
up, man.
No.
It's messed up.
Nintendo won't play that game anymore.
They want you to buy the portable thing, Majigger. They want you to buy your their frickin' Nintendo 3D and their DS and their face. Yeah. I don't know.
Handhelds for handhelds and everything for everything else. Fucking keys! Go away!
Yeah, I'm not a fan of handheld consoles either.
I'm not a fan of handheld consoles primarily because A, you can't capture off them easily. It's been proven with the 3DS and how expensive and intrusive their capture devices can be. And two, the handheld experience just doesn't talk to me.
Oh.
You know, I like playing my games on screens that I can actually see, with controllers that actually feel comfortable in my hands. I don't have much use for portable gaming. I don't go anywhere. I just sort of sit here with my ass on my ass.
I mean, no. I have a friend.
Anyway,
Steve, who all the time
bomb some Dodongos.
All the time whenever we're doing something else, he'll be like playing freaking Animal Crossing on his DS at the same time.
Animal Crossing. Fucking Animal Crossing. How did that fucking thing become a thing?
I don't know, flowers.
Infernal Dinosaur! King Dodongo!
What is this giant?
It's a...
No, I just want to say, what is it again?
It's a Dodongo, and we have to bomb it!
I should mean,
now, again, I would use the W sticks for this, but I only have 2 of them left.
But yeah, the thing is, like, what I would really like... I'm not a huge graphical fidelity nut. But when you're getting... I would really like... It would really be more likely to pull me in to playing these. I mean, I like having nostalgic games.
In HD on an actual console rather than hand.
Yeah. It would pull me in. It's a bit harder for me to jump into older things that I'm not familiar with. You know, like, I'm familiar with Skies of Arcadia, so, you know, I know it's got blocky graphics, I know it's old, but I can get into it anytime. I'm familiar with it. I grew up with it. I'm familiar with a lot of pixelated games. I'm familiar with them. I grew up with them. I can jump into them very easily. Actually, pixelated more than polygons. I mean, fuck. Pixelated stuff. You know, the original Legend...
the original Legend of Zeldas?
Which, no, I'm not saying the original. Those are really freaking old. The one that everybody thinks about,
Ocarina of Time?
Oh no.
Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, yes.
Those two.
Link to the Past looks better than this.
You think so?
Aesthetically speaking, I mean, it's just... The freaking pointy-ass polygons in old games like these often are a turn-off, and... For me, it's kind of like this... Artistically speaking, there's a non-transition between 3D and 2D for me.
Well, yeah, it's like one of those things... The best of 2D type games can usually still outweigh the... You know... They age a lot better than 3D games because the polygons just kind of stand out for you.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this guy's rock beard thing. It's clipping straight through his chest.
I mean, his face texture looks nice.
Could look better.
I mean, I'm not seeing heavy pixelation on it.
But then that's one thing I think the 3DS does, is it has a lot of good anti-aliasing, and whereas this is pretty much, well, aliased.
And that's another thing. It feels like what good there is like on it is kind of a frickin' waste, because it's a tiny-ass screen. No matter, you know, you get a 3DS XL, it's still not going to make that much of a difference. It's a tiny screen.
About the same size as a PSP screen, isn't it? Yeah. Is it bigger than that?
No, I think the XL is a little bit bigger than a PSP screen. PSP.
Anyway, we finally got the Goron's Ruby. The spiritual stone of the fire is passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find. Yeah, these Gorons and their sworn brother allegiances weirdness. You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Power it up! No. Speaking of, that's something I really find annoying about the PSP, especially since...
You don't really have to say
oh. No! I need an adult! No! Get away from me!
Jesus.
Big Goron hug. It would probably... Even if that was all it was, it would probably crush my ribs. But anyway, he said to go up the mountain.
Why is it that all the freaking Gorons around here are just sleeping?
I don't know. I am not a Goron knowledge guy. So now we have our own portable bomb dispensables. We can just blow up anything we want with bombs at any time. Assuming that we have the bombs to do so. Do I hear a cow? I hear a cow. Why is there a cow here?
For any number of reasons, I'm sure.
There's a cow here. What am I gonna do with a cow here? Why is there a cow here? What is cow point the of?
Cow fell down a hole.
Someone needs go rescue him then.
Let you do it.
I can't lift cows. Who do you think I am? Ow. 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 Actually.
Run fast backwards from off.
Yeah, I think that was... This is so stupid. Oh, stop. Why? Because it turned night? Nighttime, time to calm down for a bit.
Nice and cool at nighttime on the volcano.
I wonder why anyone would live up here. Gorons. Them and their rocks.
Hot rocks.
Rocks are hot. Don't you know? Oh, hi.
Oh.
I'll talk to you some other time, owl. I've got other things to do. Death Mountain Crater. Now here's something a little bit inconsistent. It's too hot. It's and actually, there is one thing that we do have time for. It's only going to cost me 1 heart if I do it quickly enough.
What?
Yeah. And it transports me back here and resets the timer. I guess that's one thing to like about Ocarina of Time is the place that you can exploit it because it's an older game. Yes, I know you're there, Owl. We'll talk to you later.
The things they just didn't think about back then and couldn't patch. You had to finish your game, and whatever made it into the game couldn't be fixed.
Right, so I'm guessing this is the ferry the Gorons talked about, or supposed to be the ferry they talked about. I don't see anything but a fountain. But of course, there's triangles on the ground, and you know what triangles on the ground means. It means... play Zelda's Lullaby. Oh! Okay.
Kids game.
Totally a kid's game. With a...
Creep.
Wow.
Words. Wait,
Yeah.
what does this look like in the DS version?
Not much different.
Really?
I think less polygon-tastic, but that's about that.
Does it still
Which
scream?
It probably does. I don't know. Sword technique, spin attack. Okay. You have to hold your hands up like that. I really don't know what it looks like in the DS version. I wouldn't think it looks that much different other than less polygon-tastic, but then Zora's got kind of small design change to make up for the fact that they were otherwise. Jesus Christ, the points! The points!
Stab you in the eye, mate.
Well, I now has a magic meter, and I can do this.
Ow.
Yeah. That's totally awesome, isn't it? Alright, well, speak to you. It looks like you called up a little from the Great Fairy's power. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule, at least not yet. Back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come and grab my talons and hold on tight.
Oh boy.
Okay. Whoa. Is that right? Like this. I want. Actually, you know what? There was probably a few more things I could have done while I was up here on the mountain. So maybe I shouldn't have taken this ride down. But it does get me close to something else. Wait, is it not here? No, this is the past. I can't get that. Get that yet. But I can get this.
What?
A piece of heart. It's in with the cow.
Why is the cow in a cage?
Well, where would you put it?
Put it in a barn, like normal people.
Where's the barn?
Okay, maybe this is this a barn?
No, this is Impa's house.
So Impa has a cow in a fucking cage in her barn.
I don't know what to tell you. It seems stupid to me. I mean, I think they have cows.
I'm calling Pita.
Well, you're gonna have to call them some other time. Like, how about next time on Let's Play Los Oot?
Los Ut.